Saint Wilfrid of York. Feast Day, October 12th. Title: Wilfrid of York, A Life of Faith, Struggle, and Triumph. Chapter 1, The Humble Beginning. In the year 634, in the heart of Northumbria, England, a child was born to a Northumbrian thegn. This child, named Wilfrid, would grow up in a world marked by hardship and adversity. His mother's early demise left a void in his life, and his relationship with his stepmother was fraught with tension. At the tender age of 14, partly to escape the misery of his family life, young Wilfrid was sent to the court of King Oswy, the ruler of Northumbria. Little did he know that this would be the beginning of a remarkable journey. Chapter 2, Royal Favor and a Guiding Light. Within the court of King Oswy, Queen Eanfleda recognized the potential in Wilfrid. With her benevolent support, he embarked on a transformative path. Through her guidance, he had the opportunity to study at the renowned Lindisfarne monastery for 3 enlightening years. Yet, the young Wilfrid's journey was far from over. With the Queen's continued help, he set forth on a pilgrimage to Rome, accompanied by Saint Benedict Biscop. In the heart of the Eternal City, Wilfrid immersed himself in learning under the tutelage of the Papal consiliarus and archdeacon, Boniface. Chapter 3, A Monastic Sojourn. On his way back to his homeland, Wilfrid paused for 3 significant years in Lyons. Here, he delved deep into the monastic life, ultimately taking the monastic vows and receiving the tonsure from the revered Bishop Eanfleda. Archbishop Eanfleda extended a compelling offer for Wilfrid to stay, marry his niece, and become his heir. However, Wilfrid's heart was set on a different path, a path that led to the priesthood. Chapter 4, The Chosen Path. Leaving Lyons during a period of Christian persecution, Wilfrid was appointed as the abbot of the Ripon monastery, where he introduced the Benedictine rule. As a priest, he played a pivotal role in bringing Roman liturgical practices and rules to the region. His influence was evident at the Synod of Whitby in 664, a momentous event where Bishop Colman and several monks dissented, ultimately withdrawing to the north. Wilfrid was chosen as their successor, but his journey was not without challenges. Chapter 5, Trials and Triumphs. Wilfrid's return to England in 666 after ordination in France was marked by near-death experiences at the hands of hostile pagans when his ship wrecked on the Sussex coast. Despite this, he had taken longer than expected to return, and St. Chad had been chosen to replace him. Undeterred, Wilfrid retired to the Ripon monastery, where he continued his missionary work in Mercia and Kent. It wasn't until 669, under the guidance of Archbishop Theodore of Canterbury, that Wilfrid was reinstated as bishop, replacing Chad. Chapter 6, A Life of Service. During his tenure, Wilfrid tirelessly worked to enforce Roman ritual, founded Benedictine monasteries, and undertook the monumental task of rebuilding the Minster of York. He lived a life of simplicity and holiness, which resonated with those who crossed his path. However, he became embroiled in political discord when he encouraged Queen Eanfleda to enter a convent, causing a rift with her husband, King Oswy. Matters escalated when Archbishop Theodore subdivided Wilfrid's diocese to diminish his influence. Chapter 7, The Papal Appeal. Unwilling to yield, Wilfrid made a crucial decision to appeal to Rome. Pope Agatho ruled in his favor, and the 3 intruding bishops were removed. However, King Oswy accused Wilfrid of influencing the papal decision through bribery, leading to his imprisonment and subsequent exile in Sussex. During his time there, he continued his missionary work among heathen communities. Chapter 8, Reconciliation and Return. In 686, Wilfrid reconciled with Archbishop Theodore, who had also been working in Sussex. His return from exile was facilitated by the accession of King Wilfrid in Northumbria. He served as the Bishop of Hexham and later York. But, when he attempted to consolidate the diocese, conflict with the king and Archbishop Theodore arose, pushing Wilfrid to appeal to Rome once more in 704. Chapter 9, the final chapter. Through a series of meetings, synods, and papal rulings, Wilfrid eventually became the Bishop of Hexham and Ripon, though not York. Through it all, Wilfrid found solace in the fact that everyone involved had agreed to the authority and primacy of the Pope and the Vatican. This was the principle he had fought for throughout his life. In the year 709, Wilfrid's earthly journey came to an end in Oundle, Northamptonshire, England. Epilogue, Legacy of Faith. Saint Wilfrid of York, a beacon of unwavering faith, endured a life marked by challenges and tribulations. His tireless efforts to uphold Roman liturgical practices, his role in founding monasteries, and his commitment to spreading the Christian faith left an indelible mark on the history of Northumbria and the Church. Today, he is revered as the patron of Ripon, England, and his life serves as an enduring testament to the power of faith and resilience in the face of adversity. Folded hands embrace daily saintly inspiration. Folded hands. Are you seeking daily inspiration from the lives of saints like Saint Wilfrid of York? Subscribe to our channel and start your day with the wisdom and blessings of these extraordinary spiritual figures. Share your blessings in the comments, and spread the light of faith and devotion with your friends and followers. Let's make the world a brighter place, one inspirational video at a time.